Yo, it's your boy True Evil Villain, and we back with another reaction. That's right, today we taking on Aerial Ace, It's Been a While, and Dripstick, produced by Omarcameup, Chainsaw Man, we got Leeches. So, like I said a little bit ago, it's been a while since we've heard of Aerial Ace drop. He's teamed up with his Loop brother and Dripstick. Let's see what they cooking up. Let's see what they got.
Leeches, I got them stuck to my soul.
Okay.
They want a popular goal. How when I stop on this road, I'm speeding. Nice young man gone demon. You got a dog in you, I place a pit in you, I put it into that boy you was speaking. Don't need a reason. Chop my guap, they need it. Chop they.
See, right off the jump, I don't want to pause a lot because I want to absorb the song for what it is. But and I'll talk about the song more, or at least what I remember at the end of the song. But right off the bat, we got, you know, everybody Chainsaw Man raps. I got the dog in him. First of all, amazing way of saying that. With the whole little pit bull, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all heard it right. Y'all heard
You
it.
got a dog in you, I place a pit in you, I put it into that boy you was speaking. Don't need a reason. Chop my guap, they need it. Chop they chops, I'm cleaving. Get the fuck off me. I've been brought to pieces. Y'all won't stop to piece it. Nigga, you saw me. Wave dash in my head, all these suckers just looking so salty. That shit can kill out some leeches. I'm about to kill out some leeches. Have them tap out like a semi-shot. Brain drift across the cosmos. To the top flow like a neti pot. Wiping anybody with a snot nose. Show them niggas that they really powerless. Let the
Nah, that's hard. And only manga readers know that one. Hold up. I'm sorry.
brain drift across the cosmos. To the top flow like a neti pot. Wiping anybody with a snot nose. Show them niggas that they really powerless. Let the hammer slam on a John Doe. Niggas blood work, I'm a power trip. I'm a leech life through a swamp woes. Hasta manana. Can't see eye to eye with your propaganda. POV, I got the size of a chopper. Weaponize it ways like Mitaka. Noodle up, he dropping his pasta. I shake that nigga for a no like maracas. Hot streets, cold feet. I see niggas dodging the lava. They stay in they spot and they obla. Nigga, I'm lacking. I see what he packing. Let's see if his pockets can run. Okay. If they can keep dashing, then I'm overlapping, man. I'ma need that in the lung. His ass get in trash when I'm done. Only baggage I have is these ones. Tragic, with a ravaging bum. You gonna be short-lived like the leeches. Fucking disgusting. I got them stuck to my soul. They want a popular goal. How when I stop on this road, I'm speeding. Nice young man gone demon. You got a dog in you, I place a pit in you, I put it into that boy you was speaking. Don't need a reason. Chop my guap, they need it. Chop they chops, I'm cleaving. Get the fuck off me. I've been brought to pieces. Y'all won't stop to piece it. Nigga, you saw me. Wave dash in my head, all these suckers just looking so salty. That shit can kill out some leeches. I'm about to kill out some leeches.
Leeches, I may leak 'em, I've been on that. Listen, he get beat, it's by a contract. We peeping how we contrast. Leading me pieces, speaking like a podcast. You could get shots at your direction.
That boy Drip. First of all, crazy. Pause. I'm sorry. That boy Drip. I'm just gonna run the verse. I'm just gonna run it back.
Suckers just looking so salty. That shit can kill out some leeches. I'm about to kill out some leeches.
Leeches, I may leak 'em, I've been on that. Listen, he get beat, it's by a contract. Where the we peeping how we contrast. Leading me pieces, speaking like a podcast. You could get shots at your direction, all I know is combat. Been a weapon that blew on the top bet. Cut a section deploying, I drop that. Body blessing, my chop is angelic. You and your kin switch face when pooping. Once it gets ugly, stand in my drip in aquarium closet. He gone in a blink for the right amount of money. Get egg drop, headshot like he Bucky, I been hot. Big boss who they study, Pat Fishing is funny, them story toys. Feeling lucky, little bitch, I'm a glory boy. When succeeding, it comes with a leech. They see I'm Yoshida, extending my reach. They reach out feedback, want me to preach to them. I see them ratting, I watch how they creep through the alley. I'm bleeding with power, you pussies is tabbies. Put that on my tab, you gon' pay. I've been taxing these stingy ass rappers that cap out the bench. Keep on crying like you special, I laugh from my.
Bro, they are rapping. Like, y'all really need to go back and listen to what they saying, because not only are they flowing extra smooth over the fucking instrumental, but it's packed. It's not like, it's not filler. It's not wasted whack bars where they're just not really saying anything. They talking. So it's like, yeah, nah, this is hard. I'm fucking with this.
Headshot like he Bucky, I been hot. Big boss who they study, Pat Vision is funny, them story toy. Feeling lucky, little bitch, I'm a glory boy. When succeeding, it comes with a leech. They see I'm Yoshida, extending my reach. They reaching for feedback, want me to preach to them. I see them ratting, I watch how they creep through the alley. I'm bleeding with power, you pussies is tabbies. Put that on my tab, you gon' pay. I've been taxing these stingy ass rappers that cap out the bank. Keep on crying like you special, I lie from my rank.
Leeches, I got them stuck to my soul. They want a pot full of gold. How when I stop on this road, I'm speeding. Nice young man gone demon. You got a dog in you, I place a pit in you, I put it into that bull you was speaking. Don't need a reason. Chop my guap, they need it. Chop they chops, I'm cleaving. Get the fuck off me.
That's such an aerial. I'll wait. My bad.
Been brought to pieces, y'all won't stop to piece it. Nigga, you saw me. Wave dash in my head, all these suckers just looking so salty. That shit can kill off some leeches, leeches. I'm about to kill off some leeches, leeches.
Shout out to Aerial Ace and Dripstick. They did their thing on this one. Overall, I really enjoyed the song. Now, my criticism was to talk about it a little bit. The only real problem I have with this song is the mixing. I think some of the direction here, the beat is very laid back. It's very stripped. It's very bare bones. You got the a little flute or whatever's playing, whatever the instrument is that's like kind of a constant in the background. The drums come and go. It's a very, if you weren't really paying attention to it, the way it's mixed, you can kind of like the rapping, the vocals are so like on top of the beat, you can kind of like zone out and almost not even hear the instrumental except that flute that's just ever present. I personally would like to hear things a little bit louder. If you are going for the more stripped back kind of approach, I feel like your voice is too clear. So either make bring your voice back into the beat a little bit and then make everything louder, or add something to the voice where you don't sound so crisp and clean. Now, on the contrast, Drip's verse, I felt like sounded a little bit, I don't know if it's here's the thing. I don't know if it's a delivery thing with Drip's delivery or if it's with the way that he was mixed or maybe the quality of the mic. I believe Drip has a new mic, so I wouldn't say it's not necessarily the mic quality. Maybe it's the recording situation, or maybe it's just how he was mixed, but it sounds very mushed. Like he sounds in some parts a little bit more mushed, and you can't really make out everything as clear as I would have liked. I don't mind like the gritty vocals, or I don't mind some special effects on his voice if he didn't add any, but if he did, that would have been cool. But I need the clarity first. I feel like that's really the only bad thing about this song. I think the hook is catchy. I like Leeches. I like how Drip came in off of the leash, like leeches, you know, leeches, and then he comes in and he starts rapping. I love Aerial Ace's identity, man. That's one thing you cannot, you can't state enough. Aerial Ace is one of those guys that if you would have asked me 2 years ago, and I know I say this all the time, but if you would have asked me 2 years ago, Ace was really just a screaming guy for me. And I love to hear how his sound evolved over the time. And I really think that he's one of the best guys in Loop. Honestly, he's one of the best guys on the scene, in my opinion. He just doesn't drop a lot. But I do think that when he drops, it tends to be quality. I love what he does. I love that push my that it eases, but that at eases, but eases, like that eases, but that like eases. I feel like that's a very Ace thing. I feel like no one else really does that. And I feel like that's why he was able to do that, own it up. The way that he rhymes words, the way that he delivers bars, he has his own sauce and style to it. Like he's not making, the way he constructs his bars, they're not the same as how, he's not rapping the same. He's one of the guys that if you want to learn how to rap and kind of add sauce to your own, like the way that you just write bars, he's one of those guys that you should be studying, in my personal opinion, especially if you're new. You're like, how do I get better at rap? The way you get better at rap is by studying, bro. Like, that's just how you do it. You have to listen to music. You have to study people. He's one of those guys that you could definitely study. I think the people that are kind of in that I only scream, I haven't really found my personality yet kind of lane, should look into, like, okay, how did he take the yelling thing and make it his own, right? So that's cool. I hope I'm not missing too much. Otherwise, the instrumental was dope. I think I really like the kind of bare bones instrumental. It's not doing too much unless you focus on what they talking about. Like I say, just get the mixing together or tighten it up, or maybe if that's the way you were going, with it just being a little bit on top of the beat, maybe add something to your voice where it's like some type of vocal effect or some type of because you sound a little bit too crisp, a little too present, like a little too forward. So just to bring it back a little bit. But that's just what I think, man. I talked a bunch. It's your boy True Evil Villain. If you like what I like, tell me your favorite bar in the song down below. Leave a like, and I don't know, man, share the video or something. I don't know. What do niggas even ask for? What do niggas